The 1998 war film The Thin Red Line follows a group of American soldiers fighting the Japanese in the Guadalcanal during the Second World War. Terrence Malick doesn't recreate actual events as his focus is really on making an elegiac war poem. The voiceover narrative takes on the voices of multiple different soldiers during wartime. The central protagonist is Private Witt, who serves as the audience's reference point to all of the mayhem surrounding the soldiers. His back and forth with First Sergeant Edwards outlines the main conflict in the film. Both are stoic in the face of nihilism, but take different approaches. Edwards views the world through a cynical lens that is likely coloured by all of the death he has encountered, whereas Witt willingly engages with the wonder in the world. At the start of the film, Witt and another soldier take refuge with the local Melanesian tribes in an effort to avoid the warfare. This is a truly heavenly setting where the barbarity of war has not yet corrupted the fabric of this world. The Melanesian choir puts the audience at rest, if only temporarily. We rest as the soldiers do in this location. This location is more akin to the Garden of Eden than a battlefield-adjacent island. Witt is in his element in this environment. He plays with the children, engages with the locals, and swims in the ocean. Despite its brief time in the film, it provides ample refuge and a reason for the soldiers to fight. The men can let go and forget about the horrors they have witnessed. However, this moment is all too short-lived. The American troops experience heavy casualties whilst attempting to take a strategic hill. Edwards displays immense bravery in providing morphine to a dying soldier. Captain Starris commends Edwards for this action and says that he'll get the Silver Star upon his return home. Edwards is completely indifferent to this.
Silver Star. It's the most courageous thing. Yeah, you say one more word to thank me, I'm gonna knock you right in the teeth. You mentioned me and your fucking orders and I'll resign my rating so fast. Leave you here to run this busted up outfit by yourself. You understand? Property. Well, fucking thinks about property.
As the fighting intensifies, Starris refuses direct orders to storm the hill. The attack will result in the death of the majority of his men, but there's a chance they will gain vital ground. Lieutenant Colonel Tall vehemently argues his point that it is imperative that they take that hill. Starris and Tall are at a standstill. Both men are equally right and wrong, as the soldiers would be sacrificed for a major strategic vantage point. Starris serves as the protective parental figure, whereas Tall is a strict disciplinarian with no sympathy for weakness. Both men have their responsibilities to uphold and have to make very tough decisions. Ultimately, Starris is relieved and the attack commences. In the aftermath, Starris speaks to the men as if they were his children. They appreciate his concern for them and show him the respect he deserves.
Isa sa palikaria mo.
What does that mean, sir?
It means you've been like my sons. You are my sons.
Witt becomes more and more alienated from the world around himself. The trauma of war slowly grabs a hold of him and leads him into darkness. Nonetheless, he doesn't break down as Corporal Fife does. Witt remains disciplined and strong in the face of extreme adversity. A man such as Witt is indispensable for the morale of a unit, but even someone as spiritually inclined as Witt has his breaking point. The main difference between Fife and Witt is that Witt remains externally calm. Fife cannot keep himself from panicking and loses all semblance of sanity by the end of the film. Witt's actions are in line with the teachings of Stoic philosophers. The true tragedy in life is not the passing of it, but rather the one was too afraid to realise the privilege of a mourning, the privilege of love, or to have enjoyed the company of others. Despite being lethally ambushed by the Japanese at the end of the film, Witt knew in his heart that he had lived his life to the fullest. Despite the circumstances, he was able to stare into the void and control what he could. The thin red line opens our eyes to the ways we can react to incessant adversity and how it can be transcended. Witt serves as a spiritual figure in the face of war. The film itself transcends the conventional war films by taking an ethereal view on the nature of tribal violence. The voiceover is an omniscient narrator guiding us through this philosophical viewpoint. Malick has achieved a truly impressive feat by using his own philosophical studies to engulf us in the travesties of such brutality, and in so showing us that meaning exists in the darkest depths of humanity. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for further videos.